welcome back. So now in this video we'll be studying about inverse Laplace transform. So for inverse Laplace transform, first we should know the Laplace transform of some of the certain signals which we have discussed in the last lecture. Let us revise that. We know that Laplace transform of u of t is what? 1 by s. I am writing in opposite because now we are going to do inverse Laplace transform. U of t is 1 by s. ROC is what? Real s greater than 0. Always we have to see the ROC also. So if I write u of minus t, what is u of minus t? The Laplace transform is minus 1 by s, real s is less than 0. So see, the answer is same here with only minus difference. But with the ROC you can say that u of t, the Laplace is 1 by s, real s is greater than 0. U of minus t, it is minus 1 by s, real is less than 0. So by seeing this ROC, you will have to write the inverse Laplace. Similarly, e raised to minus at u of t, what is the Laplace transform? 1 upon s plus a, real s is greater than minus a. Okay, so now if I write 1 upon s plus a, again same, but real s is less than minus a, now the difference will be here. The Laplace inverse will be minus e raised to at u of minus t. Because it is real s less than minus a, this is ROC. This all is ROC, right? This one is ROC. This is it. So this. So we have to always see the ROC for inverse Laplace transform. Okay. So just remember u of t, the Laplace is 1 by s, real s greater than 0. U of minus t, Laplace inverse is Laplace transform is minus 1 by s, real s less than 0. So ROC always is playing an important role for finding inverse Laplace transform. And for causal signal, same signals, causal and anti-causal. Causal, the Laplace is plus, and for anti-causal it is negative with opposite ROC. Okay, so we'll be using this concept for finding inverse Laplace transform. Now let us see analysis of LTI system, that is causality and stability. Okay, so analysis of, then we can solve for this inverse Laplace transform. So analysis of causality and stability for LTI systems. So we'll see here causality and stability of LTI systems using Laplace transform. Okay, now what is causality? We know causality means what? H of t is equals to 0 for t less than 0. That means it is only present for the positive side. So I can say here that h of s will be present, and what will be the ROC? ROC will be only right-handed side of s plane or right-handed side of the pole location. So whenever the ROC is right-hand side of the pole location, the system is causal. Similarly, stability. When the system is said to be stable, we have studied the condition for LTI system that dt should be less than infinity. That ht, integration of ht, dt should be less than infinity, the stability condition. Now let us see in the Laplace transform. What is Laplace transform? H of s minus infinity to infinity, ht e raised to minus st, dt should be less than infinity, right? This is the Laplace transform, and for Laplace transform to be exist, we write this. Now if I compare these two equations, you can say here e raised to minus t is 1, or we can say here that s equals to 0. The real part of s equals to 0, because e raised to j omega, this is nothing but e raised to minus sigma t, e raised to minus j ohm t, mod of this should be 1. Anyway, mod of this is always 1. So we write e raised to minus sigma t should be equals to 1, or sigma equals to 0. So when ROC, when I say when ROC includes sigma equals to 0, or there is nothing but real s equals to 0, is also called as j omega axis, the system is stable. I am going fast, but I have to just want to tell you that causal means what? Causal means ROC should include right hand side of the pole location. Stability means this should be less than infinity, but if I compare with the Laplace transform, ROC should include sigma equals to 0, or ROC should include real s equals to 0. is nothing but the stable system. So these are the two causality and stability conditions for Laplace transform, that if the ROC is in the right hand side of S plane or pole location, the system is causal, and if ROC includes j ohm axis or real S equals to 0 axis, the system is stable. Yes. Now let us solve some problems on inverse Laplace transform using partial fraction method. We will be doing two problems here. Just look at properly here. Question number 1. Using partial fraction method, find inverse Laplace transform of x of s equals to s minus half upon s square plus 3 by 4s plus 1 by 8. Okay, no ROC is given. The question is like this: if no ROC is given, we'll assume it is causal. Let us start solution. X of s equals to s minus half upon, write down its factors. Factors are s plus 1 by 2, s plus 1 by 4. Right? Write down the factors. Write down as a upon s plus half plus b upon s plus 1 by 4. This is nothing but partial fraction method. Now find the values of a and b. Find the values of a and b. How we find the values of a and b? I am doing it here by Cauchy's residues theorem. So the value of a is nothing but x of s into s plus half, s equals to minus half. The value of a can be obtained by this method as Cauchy's residues theorem, that is x of s multiplied by s plus half, put the value of s is minus half. So when you multiply s plus half in this will get cancelled, left is s minus half upon s plus 1 by 4. So if I write down this, you put the value s minus half upon s plus 1 by 4 is minus half upon minus half plus 1 by 4. Because this is cancelled, you are left with this. So minus half is minus 1, and minus half plus 1 by 4 is minus 1 by 4. So answer is 4. The value of a is 4. What is the value of b? B will be x of s into s plus 1 by 4, s equals to minus 1 by 4. Now when you multiply s plus 1 by 4, this will get cancelled, left is this s minus half. So minus half upon, now put the value of s is minus 1 by 4. So this is s of minus 1 by 4, this is minus 1 by 4 upon s plus half. So minus 1 by 4 plus half. What you'll get here, it is minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 is minus 3 by 4 upon plus 1 by 4. So it is minus 3. So value is a is 4 and b is minus 3. So I'll write down here a is 4 upon s plus half, and b is minus 3, s plus 1 by 4. B is minus 3. Right? And no ROC is given. Whenever ROC is not given, we assume it is a positive sided signal. So what will be x of t? Finding its inverse transform. Inverse Laplace transform. 4 is constant. What is the Laplace inverse of 1 upon s plus half? Is e raised to minus half t u of t. ROC is not given, we assume positive, that's why u of t. Minus 3, 1 upon s plus 1 by 4. The inverse Laplace is e raised to minus 1 by 4 t u of t. So this is the final answer. ROC is not given, we have assumed it is positive sided signal, so it is inverse, it is a causal signal. Now whether it is stable signal, whenever we are assuming that ROC is greater than, that means I am writing ROC is nothing but real S greater than minus half, and this is real S greater than minus 4. If I combine, real S is greater than minus half. Right? This is real s greater than minus 4, 1 by 4, and real s greater than minus half. So sorry, real s greater than minus 1 by 4. This is nothing but the ROC. Now ROC is the right handed side of the pole location, that means it is causal. Also when real s is greater than minus 4, let us plot this in S plane. This is plot. This is minus 1 by 4, this is minus 1 by 2. So if I combine this, it is minus 1 by 4. You can see this is the ROC. This is the ROC, and it's including real s equals to 0. So we can say the system is causal as well as stable, both, because it's including real s equals to 0. This question was not asked, but I have just explained how it is causal and stable. Yes. So let us do the second example on this inverse Laplace transform. So we have to do the same method, right? Find the factors, and then find A and B of the values of the residues using Cauchy residues theorem, and then use the inverse Laplace transform of to find the seeing the ROC. Now in this question I will be giving you the ROC, right? Question number 2. Using partial fraction method, find the Laplace transform, inverse Laplace transform of x of s is s plus 3 upon s square plus 3s plus 2 for given ROC when minus 2 is less than real s is less than minus 1. Second, real s is greater than minus 1. Third, real s is less than minus 2. So these are the given conditions. Okay, so let us start with this first. Okay, I am to just create space, I am making like this. Yeah. So what is x of s? X of s is s plus 3 upon, find the factors, s plus 2, s plus 1. Right? So I am writing it here. X of s equals to a upon s plus 2 plus b upon s plus 1. Right? So s plus 2 and s plus 1. Find a and b. Till we find a and b, we will not see this ROC conditions. Now again we will create a space to find a and b here. As Cauchy's residues theorem. Yes. What is the value of a? Value of a will be x of s into s plus 2. Put the value of s as minus 2. This already we have done in the last problem also. So when you multiply s plus 2 here, this will get cancelled. You have s plus 3 upon s plus 1. Put the value of s as minus 2. Minus 2 plus 3 upon minus 2 plus 1. So it is 1 upon minus 1. It is minus 1. Right? What is value of b? b is x of s into s plus 1. Put the value of s as minus 1. It's a very easy method to find a and b. It's also called as Cauchy's residues theorem. So when you multiply s plus 1 here, this gets cancelled. You have s plus 3 upon s plus 2. So s plus 3 and s plus 2, put the value of s as minus 1. Minus 1 plus 3 minus 1 plus 2. So it is 2 upon 1. So answer is 2. So b is 2. B is 2 and a is minus 1. So let us write the value here. A is minus 1 upon s plus 2 plus b is 2 upon s plus 1. This is x of s. Now we have to see now the conditions. So I am writing here number 1. What will be x of t? Number 1, what will be x of t? Number 1, you see here, real s is greater than minus 2. So for this, real s greater than minus 2 means this is causal, s plus 2. That means this is causal. But real s is less than minus 1. That means this is anti-causal. So when it is causal, same sign and u of t. When it is anti-causal, opposite sign and u of minus t. That we have seen in the beginning of this video. If you want, you can rewind the video and see. So we can say that this is causal, minus sign, e raised to minus 2t u of t. This is anti-causal, change the sign to e raised to minus t, this will be same, but u of minus t, because this is anti-causal in this case. Let us write the second one. The second one is real s greater than minus 1. So if real s is greater than -1, it is also greater than -2. So this is causal, and real s is greater than 1, this is also causal. So both are causal, same sign and u of t. So I'll write down here minus, because minus is there, same sign, e raised to minus t u of t, plus same sign 2 e raised to minus t u of t, because both are causal. So both are u of t. Third one you can see here, real s is less than -2. So less than -2 means this is anti-causal, and less than -2 is also less than -1. So it is also anti-causal. Both are anti-causal. Change the sign and write u of minus t with them. So x of t will be equals to minus ka, it will become plus u of minus t, and plus ka, it will become minus 2 u of minus t. This will not change. This is nothing but the Laplace transform. Only this will change to show that it is anti-causal. So it is u of minus t. So these are the answers. Just I want to ask, can you tell me by seeing this that which of the system is, now we know this is nothing but both sided, this is causal and this is anti-causal. Can you tell me by seeing this which one is stable system? We have done with the problem, but if the question is asked which one is the stable system, so this one is between -2 and -1. It is not including real s equals to 0 or j ohm x's. For stable system, ROC should include j ohm x's. So this is unstable system. Real s is greater than -1. Greater than -1 we will go to the right hand side, and that this is including j ohm x's. So this system is stable. Second one is stable. Third one is the left hand side of -2, because it is less than -2. This is also unstable. Only this system is stable. This is unstable, this is unstable, and this is stable. So enough for today, this video. Thank you. If you have any doubts, write in comments. Thank you.